Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's devotion for June 7th. Today's devotion is titled In Need of Rescue, and the Bible reading is from Luke chapter 10, verses 30 to 37. In reply, Jesus said, "A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho when he was attacked by robbers. They stripped him of his clothes, beat him, and went away, leaving him half dead. A priest happened to be going down the same road, and when he saw the man, he passed by on the other side. So too, a Levite, when he came to the place and saw him, passed by on the other side. But a Samaritan, as he traveled, came where the man was, and when he saw him, he took pity on him. He went to him and bandaged his wounds, pouring on oil and wine. Then he put the man on his own donkey, brought him to an inn, and took care of him. The next day he took out 2 denarii and gave them to the innkeeper. 'Look after him,' he said, 'and when I return, I will reimburse you for any extra expense you may have.' Which of these 3 do you think was a neighbor to the man who fell into the hands of robbers?" The expert in the law replied, "The one who had mercy on him." Jesus told him, "Go and do likewise." A teenager named Aldi was working alone on a fishing hut anchored about 125 kilometers, or 78 miles, off Indonesia's Sulawesi Island, when heavy winds knocked the hut off its mooring and sent it out to sea. For 49 days, Aldi drifted in the ocean. Every time he spotted a ship, he turned on his lamp to try and get the sailors' attention, only to be disappointed. About 10 ships passed the malnourished teen before he was rescued. Jesus told a parable to an expert in the law about someone who needed to be rescued. 2 men, a priest and a Levite, saw an injured man as they were traveling, but rather than help him, both passed by on the other side. We aren't told why. Both were religious men and would have been familiar with God's law to love their neighbor. They may have thought it was too dangerous, or perhaps they didn't want to break Jewish laws about touching dead bodies, making them ceremoniously unclean and unable to serve in a temple. In contrast, a Samaritan who was despised by the Jews acted nobly. He saw the man in need and selflessly took care of him. Jesus wrapped up his teaching with the command that his followers should go and do likewise. May God give us the willingness to risk reaching out in love to help others. Who has Jesus put in your path that needs your help? How can you put your love into action today? Thank you for joining me for today's devotion, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.